Okay, so what we have here is a very basic page. So I just want to show you the structure here. So we have starting HTML and ending HTML. And then I've just indented the head section and the body section so you can see clearly where they are. And in the head section I just have a title on it. So this is what my website is going to be about. This is what's going to appear in the tab at the top of the page. And then I have an introduction, a salutation of some kind, hello, or you could have a title, so we'll put titles and things like that in there now. And this is a brief introduction of what my website is going to be about. I would usually advise people to start off with a short paragraph, so something to kind of draw people in, to make people interested in what your website's all about. Now, so if I just go and save this, and I've already saved it as a HTML file, this is the folder that appears in, it's my website folder. So I'll double click on it and there's my basic page. So what I'll be doing now is I'm going to make small changes to the page and I'm going to see what it looks like every time I make a change. So we've got the word sailing up there, which is my title that I have over here. Now notice that the word hello and all of that is all on the same line. I tried to skip the line here and that didn't work. So you have to tell it to skip a line, so you use a BR, so I'm going to skip a line twice. So that will bring this down here. I think I'd like to have my hello a little bit bigger. So I'm going to use a H tag, heading tag. So I'm going to use H1, which is the largest size of tag. So I'm going to have the word hello at the top, and I have a starting tag and an ending tag to go with H1. Maybe I might change my font. So I might decide to have a different color. So I'm going to surround, this is the website here, I'm going to surround this sentence with a font tag to change my font. So I'll have a start and I'll have an end of a font tag. So these are tags and they usually come in pairs. One of the few exceptions is the BR here, which branch return, which skips a line. So in this font tag, in the opening font tag, there's a number of different attributes that I can change. Now you can go to w3schools.com and they'll show you a whole list of the different attributes of font, but I'm going to change the color. Now notice the word color here is spelt wrong. It's this programming language was designed by Americans and this is how they spell color in America. This will happen a couple of times when you're doing programming in HTML. You'll notice American spellings. So let's say if I could name a color. So let's say if I start off by naming it to be red, and I can center everything that I have here. I can do a variety of things here. Another thing that I might maybe decide to do is I want to change the background color. So I'm going to go to the body tag. And in the body tag I can type in BG color. That changes the background color. And let's say I've decided to have my writing as red. Now hello is still going to be black, your normal color. So I might decide, let's say a blue might go well with red. So if I just type in blue, and I'll go and save my changes and then see what it looks like on the screen. So I'll go back to my HTML. That's why I leave my HTML open all the time. So that blue is a little bit, loud. So I might decide, let's go and try and find a different color blue. So if I go to Google, I'll put in HTML color codes. And it gives me a variety of different colors that I can choose from here. So W3 Schools obviously helps with that. And usually you'll end up with the likes of a table of some kind. And I'm looking for a code here. So let's say if I choose something, remember I have red, so I'd like something that's maybe a little bit softer. So I'll choose that color there. And what code is it? So I end up with this code here. So I'm just going to copy this and paste that in here instead of my blue. I could have done the same for my font. So let's see how that looks. So I save it. I'll go back to my website. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm a little bit happier with that. I could decide to change the size of my color, the whole range of things. Again, this is just to introduce you to how you could decide to use it.